Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm the TOEFL guy here at magoosh.com, and I'm going to talk today, because it's Tuesday, about the TOEFL. We're going to hear a sample answer, my sample answer for a Task 3 answer on the TOEFL speaking section. So, if you don't know, there are 6 speaking tasks on the TOEFL, and they are all a little bit different. The third task, the one I'm giving a sample of today, is a read and listen task. So before you speak, you also have to read a text and listen to a conversation for task 3. In other tasks, you hear lectures, but in this one, it's a conversation. So, how can we do this sample if you don't know which text and conversation I'm talking about? You need to know what the context of my answer is so you can understand this sample. So first, go to this link and follow the instructions in the document for task 3. You'll see a text that you read, and you will see a recording that you listen to. After you read and listen, then come back here and you can hear my sample answer. Maybe you'll also want to try answering the question yourself before you hear my sample. I think that's a great idea if you do that. So pause the video now, then come back. Ready? Okay. So first, I'm going to give you a look at my notes. I made notes for both the reading and the listening. If you can't understand them perfectly, that's okay. These are my notes. Notes only need to be understood by one person, and that's the person who wrote the notes. No one else needs to understand it. But basically, I have that the school has this plan. They're going to ask the students to write essays if they want the scholarship to go to Rome. And only the language students, the Romance language students, can do it. And then here I have my listening notes. The woman says it's not fair, and there are other departments that could go to Rome and benefit, and she wants to compete with everyone. So now, when I give my answer, I'm going to have 1 minute to summarize all that information. On the real TOEFL, first, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your answer. And that 30 seconds is a good time to review this and find the most important information and think about how you will structure your answer. But then after that, you have 60 seconds on task 3 to actually give the response. So that's what I'm going to do. I will give myself 60 seconds with my phone here. 60 seconds starting now. So the school is going to ask students to write essays if they want to go on a scholarship to study in Rome, but it's only specific students that can do it, only the Romance language students. The woman thinks this is a really bad idea because it's very exclusive. There are other students in other departments who could also go to Rome and benefit from it, but she feels that excluding students, for example, those students from the who are studying the Renaissance, or students who are studying history and all of that, are classical literature, that they could actually benefit too. She's also upset that she doesn't get to compete with the best students in the school from all departments. Her friend says it's easier, but she says, no, I want it to be difficult so that I know I actually won. Okay, and that's 60 seconds. So notice I explained at the beginning the very basic problem, or the announcement, the reading. And then after that, for most of my answer, I talked about what the woman's opinion was and why. And I broke it into 2 parts. First, that she thought other students should have a fair chance, and that she wanted to compete. So that kind of structure of your answer is very important. I hope that helps for your TOEFL prep. Again, I'm Lucas. Check us out at TOEFL.magoosh.com, and I'm here every Tuesday. See you next week.